Hello there. I thought I'd show you how to make this fold of a card. It's called the diamond fold card, or perhaps even the explosion card, because it tends to pop up like that. I'm going to make it with a different set of stamps this time. These are some lovely fairy stamps and a couple of mushrooms like so. And I think that's it. These are from Barnes Craft, and I think that they are British, these stamps. So, in order to get started, you need a piece of cardstock that measures 12 by 4 inches. And you start off by scoring it at 2, 4, 8 and 10 inches. And then after that, you'll move your piece to a 3.5 mark with an arrow on it, and you just line that cardstock up with the 8.5 inch mark, and then you start scoring from the 5th inch line downwards, and you do it like so. Then you turn it around and you repeat the same thing from the 5th score line down, and then you turn your paper around and repeat the procedure until you've got a perfect diamond fold shape here in the middle. Then it's time to start folding the creases, and you can fold it mounted and valley style if you want to. It doesn't really matter, because you need to do it from the both sides as well, just in order to make the card easy to fold. And when it comes to making that diamond shape come up, you just fold these creases like so, and you get that pointy part up, and then you get that part like that, and then it's like so. And then you need to press down all these scores very, very carefully, so you get crisp scores. After that, it's time to start decorating the card, and I have chosen to use some just plain panels, and they measure, let's see now, they measure 1 6/8 times 3 13/16, and I'm going to put them like so. And then we are heading off for 3 different kinds of pattern paper, and you are going to cut all 3 of them at the measurements 3 5/8 times 3 5/8. And then you are going to have to score them, or cut them 3 times diagonally, so you'll end up with 8 small pieces, and in that way they will fit these places perfectly. And I'm going to place them like so. And that was the first pattern paper. Now we are going to the second one, and I'm going to put them like so. The same procedure here, cut them thrice diagonally, so you'll get your 4 pieces needed. If you want to, you can save the other 4 for another card, or then you can just throw that scrap piece or piece of paper away. And then we are coming to that little piece of a paper in the middle, and I think 2.5 times 2.5 inches will do it. You just place it in the middle like this, like so, and I have chosen to use the same kind of paper for the third pattern paper, and this one I have only cut once diagonally, so I end up with 2 pieces of paper, and I can use both of them. So now you can get the picture sort of what this is going to look like. So I think I'll start gluing them down. Hopefully I can make it on this short amount of time. If I'm not able, I hope I can make at least half the card ready, so I can show you all the stamps and stuff. This is quite a funny card, but I'm telling you, it gets quite weak because it's folded so many times, so it doesn't really have strength on its own. I chose to use a little bit thicker cardstock this time, but I'm not sure it gives it more strength. I almost think it's better to actually use a regular cardstock. thickness. I'm using Scotch Strong adhesive here. It's just perfect. I mean, it's quick and easy for you to glue these things down, and it's strong and precise, just as it says. I'm just gluing these things down like so. Working with glue, of course, is a little bit more sticky than working with double-sided tape with a tape gun. This glitter paper comes from a doodle bug set of papers, and I have actually used two different sets here, one with pink and one with brown colors, and the package contains both just regular piece of paper, one-sided pattern paper, and there is also one very glittery piece of paper like the pink one in the middle here. I just fell in love with them when I saw them a couple of weeks ago. No, this one was wrong. Fortunately with glue you actually have the chance of correcting your mistakes. It could be a little bit more tricky with double-sided tape. Let's just put that one down there. Almost done. Hopefully I'll be able to make this video on time. And we're putting the final piece, these small pieces like so. And then there's this final pink piece. And the final panel. Whoops. And now we have our base for the card. And now I'm going to mount these stamped motifs. I have colored them with Pro marker pens this time. I just don't want them to feel abandoned now that I have found or fallen in love with all those Copic pens. And they also give quite good coverage in an easy way. I don't have to work with them as hard as with the Copic pens. And I'm using some double-sided foam tape here just to make things pop, and I have put 2 layers on this one just in order to make it lift from the other one, because I've got 2 stamped images here. So, and this is what the card looks like right now. It's starting to fuzz. So this is it. I could of course put a bit of a decorative band there if I wanted to, but here's the card. It doesn't cooperate that well now, does it? It's a bit tricky, but here it is. So here's my diamond fold card. I wish you all the best with your own explosion or diamond fold card. Let me know if you make one of your own. Bye bye.